What's up, YouTube? So today I took the front fender off of my Dual Sport and I'm chopping it down. It was about that wide. I chopped about half of it off, so now it's, probably about 18 inches wide now. Got a nice rounded bull nose on both the front and the back before they went out square. Which is stupid because nothing else on my bike is square. So I went around the body line and chopped, and then this is the only part that I made myself. It came out a bit and then went square, so I had to make this radius myself. These two lines on the side where I cut was, just the body line on the fender itself. So that is my bobbed front. And now what I'm working on, I used an air cutoff wheel to chop off the sides, and that just gave me a rough estimate of where I wanted to go. Now I'm taking some sandpaper and I'm starting with some 150 grit stuff, and what I'm using to show myself, see if I can show that. So I'm sanding down on the high spot here, which is where the fender went out, and I'm bringing that back down flush with this part. And as I do that, you can see the dull here is where I sanded, and this shiny little line here is what I'm trying to get rid of. So right now, I've been working on this whole thing for about 45 minutes, just sanding and sanding and sanding. Cutting off everything took all of 5 minutes. That wasn't anything. It was just, now I want it to make it look perfect so I can put it back on my bike. So I'm starting with 150 grit. Then I'm going to move up to some 400 grit. See if you can see that. Yeah, I like this camera. This is my new Canon. So after I hand sand with the 400 grit, I'll go on with my drill and start with some 500 grit. Move on to, what's this? It's like some 800 grit. And then this foam pad, which is rated at 3,000. And then this foam pad, which I'm going to soak with some toothpaste, and that's just going to be the final polishing. And I'll make this thing look better than your headlight. You saw this kit on my headlight restoration video. This is obviously the power drill method, not by hand. So I'm gonna check back with you. It'll probably take me another 2 hours to get this finished up by hand, and then another half hour on the power drill to get all of my my sanding marks out. So I'll check back with you, show you update on how it looks. I'll actually mount it on the bike so you can see how much better the bike looks with this rather than something that's 4.5 miles long. Alright, please rate, comment, subscribe. Later. Let me see if I can find out how to turn that thing off.